अपनी मखसूस साख और खास डिजाइन की बदौलत दे डीजल की शानदार बचत। पैथर लगाओ, डीजल बचाओ।
Golden Pearl Perfume Body Spray.
Smooth, change light bonds. Beautiful skin is always in. Golden Pearl Active Neem Face Wash. Love your skin. पूछा रहे सदा परचम ये अब दिखलाएंगे। सरसब्ज रहेगा तू वादा तुझसे ये निभाएंगे। Game of luck and also being not unlucky on a certain day.
Started a little slow, Shahzaib Khan, but then eventually found the right club, Daryl.
Well, it's a big club and he's made it work for him this evening. That was the shot that got him off the mark. And then we had the 18-year-old wrist spinner come into it, and that's when he really picked up on things. His scoring areas are down the ground and through the onside. But when he hits them, they stay hit.
Makes a lovely sound. His partner, Farhan, played beautifully as well. He certainly did play his part early on. He found the boundary while Shahzaib was just trying to find the right pace of the Sid. Hurdled it away and made sure that the big burly left-hander got as much strike as he could.
The key has been this man, because he got off to a good start. He punished some width, more of a classical back foot drive. It was the shot of the evening. But then he's been able to rotate it. He played some smart cricket. So these two have dovetailed beautifully. And the fact they know how difficult it is to defend bowling second, but they've got to feel that they've given themselves a tremendous opportunity. Now, drinks are being taken. Two captains alongside me. Really? I know you, Captain. What would the chat have been about? Keep them under a certain amount. Do both of these really go hard now? And is it going to be tough for a new batter coming in? One bat through. Do you do that in this format?
I don't think so, but it's this guy. Both teams will be focusing on. JJ wants him out. He wants him to take charge, and on the other hand, Rawlakot Hawks would love to take the wicket and send him back into the dugout.
Wow, that's hit hard. That is hit so hard.
The full ball, we saw the Yorker attempt, and this occasion he's decided to dig it in, but the ball's a bit softer now. Rushing onto the bat. That's just helped on its way. That's all he needs to do. Make sure that he gets a good bat on it, and that's the result. Fast outfield, it's playing its part.
Down the ground, but there's a man at long off, so it'll just be one. He'll lose the strike. Yeah, they're interesting that, do they both go hard? I'd like to be a little old school here and think, well, yes, both can go hard, but if one gets out, then the other needs to make sure that he bats a little bit deeper. But I'm not sure that if Farhan gets out, Shahzaib's going to change the way he plays. And when you one down, what they don't want to do is mess up the start that they've got. And when you start looking for boundary after boundary after boundary, if you lose these two, they can almost find themselves 160 after 20 overs, which would be well short of what they need.
Yes, very good point. You're spot on there, because they could very well find themselves, if Farhan is out, Shahzaib gets out, you've got two new batters at the crease. And that can really be tough. To get going immediately and you think, wow, we haven't capitalized on it and we should be at a certain score already, and panic sets in, and that's the classic 126-17. And you look back on the match and say, well, yeah, we know where we went wrong. I don't think he's in the mood to push it around if a wicket falls. He's going to keep backing himself, and 71 from 44. That's his game. That's his game. But in saying all of that, we've mentioned at the start how important it is to put egg in this format, particularly on this pitch. Defending second is not easy. the unveiling of this year's trophy. That was beautiful. Spectacular, actually.
Nicely bowled. Well, it's the highest partnership ever in KPL history. 126 for 1 after 14 overs.
Set and Touch Shampoo Plus Conditioners. The extraordinary touch. Set and Touch. ऊंचा रहे सदा परचम ये अब दिखलाएंगे सरसब्ज रहेगा तू वादा तुझसे ये निभाएंगे White, bright, spotless beauty, golden pearl glow boosting serum.
It's been a very impressive partnership between these two. They've both had their turn to dominate, but the last half an hour has belonged to the left-hander Shahzaib Khan. He's 71 of 38 deliveries and he seems to find the boundary at will. He's hit some big ones as well. Here's a chance. Who wants it? Who wants it? It's going to take some catching, and down it goes.
Just cannot afford this. That would have been the situation with the calling. For on to go, Shahzaib left with a new batter. Would have brought the Hawks potentially right back into this. It's gone a long way. It had to be the keeper's catch, surely. The man with the gloves, he's got good view of it. Pretty is, for a moment, he's had to almost take it from behind him. He had to back off it. He had to leave it to the keeper. That would have been my call.
And inevitably, that's what happens next.
It doesn't matter whatever's happening on the other end. Shahzaib is in his zone. Down on one knee, reaches out. And that's how hard he can hurt you. It wasn't a bad delivery, but have a look at that. That big swing. Sweeted sound and travelled a long way.
Just wonder if this tactic of bowling over into the leg stump is a way for the Hawks to go, yeah. He's got to back himself. All the bowlers have got to somehow back themselves to get it full. Look to go across him a little bit, change the angle. You see, no one really attacking from around the wicket. Persisting on middle and leg, he's going to slaughter you. Just like that.
Just helping it on its way. Travel like a flash. And it's not working out for Asif Afridi. He's one of the better bowlers. But today, it's Shahzaib Khan's show. His dancing shoes on. Really flicked it over the boundary for a maximum.
We know that Afridi has been a very successful bowler in KPL, but the one batter that he has struggled against has been Shahzaib. That's gone again. Wow, he hits them clean.
Now the Hawks missed a trick here. That sort of knowledge. Perhaps they would have thought that, hang on, we're still backing to get this man out, but it's been his evening. Just to highlight the point again, that sort of line and length, that's just exactly what he's looking for. You've got to have the courage to change it up against him.
To just mention, he bowled 9 balls to Shahzaib Khan previously in the previous KPL, and he went for 28 runs. So he might, the nerves might get the better of him, but here's a chance, and out with his worst delivery. He gets the wicket, and it's much needed. But what an innings Shahzaib Khan has played.
Wanted to go big yet again. Hit him for 3 consecutive sixes. to take the walk now on 89. Janbaz are 145 for 2.
Golden Pearl Perfume Body Spray.
Kashmir, Shades like Boss.
पूछा रहे सदा परचम ये अब दिखलाएंगे सरसब्ज रहेगा तू वादा तुझसे ये निभाएंगे
White, bright, spotless beauty, golden pearl glow boosting serum. Hello hair, shampoo plus conditioners. Meet the new you.
भाई के साल में तेरा ट्रैक्टर हर वक्त हर जगह कैसे चल रहा है क्योंकि पैंथर चल रहा है क्या मतलब पैंथर लगाओ डीजल बचाओ
आम टायर की बनस्बत पैंथर टायर अपनी मखसूस साख और खास डिजाइन की बदौलत दे डीजल की शानदार बचत। पैंथर लगाओ, डीजल बचाओ।
Beautiful skin is always in. Golden Pearl Active Neem Face Wash. Love your skin.
Well, we just witnessed a real masterclass from Shahzaib Khan, who's really blasted his way and his team up to 145 for 2, but there was a timely wicket. It's now Umar Akmal, the new man to the...
Yeah, good time to have Faisal Akram introduced into the attack. He did get the ball to grip and turn.
Been a real tale of two innings, hasn't it? Shahzaib, with his power, his brawn. Taking time to get in and have a look at I think I might just have a look at a replay here. Does incredibly well. Backhands it. What an